I choose freedom over socialism.
I was born in Caracas, Venezuela. Yeah, in Venezuela we have a socialist dictatorship, a tyranny actually. It is a horrible system that took away from us all of our liberties, and the government offered free housing, free social programs, free subsidies, free food, free everything basically. In one single year, all of a sudden all of that changed and transformed into a horrible reality where in my house we didn't have water supply, so me and my mom needed to drive to a certain place in Caracas, fill up some really big water containers and bring those back home. We didn't have electricity for a lot of time, internet connection was failing most of the time. You know, the police was after me, one of my best friends was captured because of our political activism for freedom in Venezuela. And well, that situation forced me to leave my country and to be here today. I decided to claim asylum because my life was at risk. If I go back to Venezuela right now, I would probably put into some sort of prison or something.
Teresa Zhang. I was born in the most famous city in China, which is Wuhan. We had 12 million people in Wuhan. They control everything. Chinese people don't have freedom of speech. You don't have a freedom of choice. You know, like they tell you how many kids you can have. And then you have to go to school like at 6 o'clock in the morning and a long day. When I was in like middle school, high school, oh my God, like 7 days, you know, non-stop study. They can monitor everything you do, you say, you know, your daily life. You basically no privacy in China. And also, they have a civilian, you know, camera everywhere in the city, everywhere. And now they push the digital currency, which they're gonna control more. You know, if they don't like what you say, they can just simply turn off your account. What are you gonna do? You don't even have money to take a bus. That's communism. You don't have a freedom, you don't have any freedom. They control everything.
My name is Ronald Delgado. I born and raised in Cuba. Cuba is a socialist government, but with huge ideas like communism. Was founded by Fidel Castro. They make a lot of promises, and at the end of the day, he takes the country for him and his family, and the people is in debt.
I choose freedom over socialism anytime. And I'm coming from a little country, Slovenia. I didn't understand what freedom was until bad things happened to me. I was a professionally very successful person. I worked for the government, I was an architect, and they took a land from us. Yeah, when my father refused to join the Communist Party, everything changed. We have a terrible poverty, and we will maybe have only 2 or 3 eggs a year. I had a freedom that I cherish so much because my extended family, they were murdered and they didn't want to join the party.
My name is Cornel Mateo. I was born in Romania. At that time, it was socialist communist country because you cannot separate socialism from communism. I was born under the communist regime. You do not realize it until you kind of grow up and learn about freedom, about capitalism. But there is a huge difference, like day and night. If you're in a socialist communist country, everything you move, everything you do, everything you say, it's controlled by the government. There is no such thing that you can do whatever you want, like they try to promote now, saying, hey, socialism, you're still free, you do what you want, everything is free. It's not, it's not. When you convert or when you accept socialism, communism, you're in a cage, you're done. It's all gone, okay? It's not you anymore, it's the government. It's what they want to say. And you don't know what freedom is until you lose it. When I hear this stuff, free, you join us and everything will be free. Free college, free healthcare, free housing, free medication. Doesn't exist. It's an ideology. It's not a reality. Huge difference. Ideology or reality. Socialism, communism, it is an ideology. It's a lie, basically. It's a fairy tale. It's somebody that's dreaming. You can talk day and night about what do we lose if we choose socialism, communism instead of freedom.
They decide what to do. You don't have a freedom to decide, okay? It's just like the food on the mouse trap. You know, the mouse think they can get free food there, but the trap is gonna kill them. When you lose your freedom, I don't know how you can get it back. I choose freedom over communism because communism is no life.
In Cuba, the government, they say they give me everything and I don't have nothing. In this country, the government don't give me nothing and I have everything what I want, everything what I can because I'm working for that. The thing I love about America is freedom. And for that reason, I support Donald J. Trump.
President Trump has set our nation on a path of freedom and opportunity. Joe Biden would set America on a path of socialism and decline.
We are alarmed by the new calls to adopt socialism in our country. Tonight, we renew our resolve that America will never be a socialist country.
What I love about America is like I'm a free man again. And that's what I always dream about. The fact that I can just say whatever I want to say, express myself, that I can have a business, and if I have a good idea, I can invest, and then nobody's going to take away my property. That I can walk down the street and nobody's going to steal anything from me. Like that feeling is wonderful, and people need to realize that those kind of things that many people here take for granted. A lot of countries they don't have this kind of privileges, right? That's what I love.
Freedom, okay? So I just feel happy because I'm free here. I can have lifestyle that I want to. I can do things that I enjoy, like share the truth with people, and get involved in the politics because I think politics is very, very important. You don't hand your rights to other people or criminals. The freedom makes the life worth living. When you lose freedom, you are nothing but slave.
I would say this, any second of my life, I would choose freedom instead of socialism, communism. Not only because I was born in it and I lived through it, because it's a lie, it's not true. Freedom, we were born to be free. God meant for us to be free, to have this right to be free.
I love the freedom to be Ronald. I love cooking, I'm a great cooker. And in Cuba, the government come in and they take up that business because they say I have more money than they wanted. And here you can be a president. So here I have a lot of opportunities. Actually right now I'm in the school to be a nurse. You can be whatever you want.
And I'm so grateful I'm here. And I really love this country because I want this to go on. I want this country to be free. I think America is so amazing. Everybody copies America. Everybody copies America. Like all the ideas come from America. Why? Because it's free.
I am really excited about my future. I think the possibilities are endless. I always choose freedom against socialism. I feel passionate about that. I know how it is to lose freedom and I don't want to lose it again.
I choose freedom over socialism. Prefiero libertad antes que socialismo.
Sí, la libertad siempre antes que el socialismo o cualquier otra doctrina totalitaria que venga a destruir nuestras vidas.
And all I gotta do is live. Oh, give me a chance now, chance to prove that I could be a winner. I'm a winner, I'm a winner. Yeah. yeah. We should never try to fit in when we were born to stand out. And let's wish each other luck and stay strong when things get tough. 'Cause anything is possible if you reach for the moon. You're sure to catch a star.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And yes, my nails match my American flag.